Hi everyone, it's Giselle with another message, and I want to talk about the fact that you get to choose which path that you are on at all times, and that if you want to tangibly create the life of your dreams with the person of your dreams, that you really are going to have to be stable in your energy, in the frequency that you emit, in the vibration that you hold within you. And your emotions are the best guidance system that you could possibly ask for. Because when you're feeling good, you know you're doing well. But what about those times when you're feeling not very good, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling down? These feelings can vary in intensity as well. Sometimes it's just a tiny little blip, feel sad for a couple seconds and quickly brush it off and get back on the horse, so to speak. Sometimes you're indulging and you're very unhappy for a very long time. What you need to recognize is that these feelings are not necessarily bad, they're just a way of you checking in with yourself and also a way of you understanding that there's more work to be done when it comes to that subject, because usually the feeling of sadness will be paired with thoughts and images of the situation that you're sad about. You're not just going to be sad for no reason, or hardly. And the majority of the time, if you do ever become sad for no reason, is worth checking in. Are these feelings mine? Because a lot of the time they will not actually belong to you. As well as your sadness being an emotional navigation system for you, they also give you the opportunity to fine tune your requests to the universe. They give you the chance to kind of add more layers to your painting, add more. Trying to find the words here. To add more components to your desires, so it's more in depth. It basically lets you know what things you are feeling good about and what things you're not. And it's good, because if you just came in and just said, I want a relationship, but didn't define it so very detailed, you're just going to get a relationship. And a lot of the time, it's not going to be to the extent that's going to satisfy you to the depths of your being. I can also attest to that. When I was 17, I said, Universe, I want a relationship. I didn't define it. I didn't really know what I wanted in terms of, you know, character and spirituality level and, those things that make you truly compatible, not the kind of almost useless, well, I call them useless now because they're not really vital, things like music and TV programs and all that superficial nonsense. That to me now is not a vital component of a true loving relationship. But back in the day, that was kind of what I was interested in. Do they like watching films? Cool. Do they like listening to the same type of music that I do? Great. Let's have a relationship. Very naive. So, your emotions are an excellent guidance system for you to really define and get clear about what you want, and to really, really help you to understand more about yourself as well. And once you are more deliberate and more defined about your emotions, you will be able to walk that path much more easily. There won't be boulders and massive stones and fences in your way. And whatever you may perceive to be a small setback, you're just going to be able to navigate around that very easily. Because the higher that you can set your vibration, the more loving your energy. Lower vibrations such as sadness, depression, will not touch you anymore because you are not in that vicinity. It's like people coming to me with these weird requests saying, oh, this person said I'm cursed and I have this weird entity attached to me and all this. I say to them, look, if you want to entertain that, maybe I'm not the right person for you, because I don't ride on that vibrational wave, so I don't come across these kind of things. I've closed myself off to those things and I do not entertain them anymore. They do not serve me, they don't make me feel happy. So if you will apply this to yourself and put yourself in that vibration of pure love, pure fun, pure adventure, magic, and all wonderful things, then you will only attract more of that in your life, and you will be able to navigate this twin flame journey a lot more smoothly and easily. It's like turning on a radio and wanting to listen to a certain station. You're not going to be able to listen to the songs that you want if your energy is at a certain frequency that can only get the songs or the radio station that you don't like. So this is why you need to use your emotional guidance to navigate you through this pathway and to help you realize, whenever you're feeling down a little bit, like, oh, okay, this is just a little reminder that I must adjust, that I must elevate my frequency. And sometimes people come to me and say, but I've been doing this for days and days on end. Why do I now suddenly have to feel this awful feeling again? Well, you need to practice a bit longer. And also, if you're seeing this as a really difficult task, then you're not really doing it correctly. I'm sorry to say. Because if you were really having fun and really loving life and loving yourself, you wouldn't be coming to me then complaining, saying, well, I've been doing this for a few days, I've been feeling good and loving myself, and now I feel awful again. You have to be more consistent. You really do. Because if you're like a roller coaster dipping up and down all the time, it's a clear sign that there's still some work ahead of you. And that's okay. As long as you're not stamping your feet, getting really angry and having a temper tantrum about it. Take it in your stride, Take it upon yourself. Take it as a golden opportunity. Oh, this is a sign that, okay, I'm really doing really, really well, but I know I still have a little way to go and I can do it. Complaining and having a temper tantrum really isn't going to help anyone. And I'm not just saying this because it does annoy me when I get those types of messages. I'm not going to lie, it does bother me when I'm in my high-flying vibration and doing really great, and then I just get these messages of people complaining. It's just like, oh, come on now. I understand where you're coming from, I totally do. I was once where you were, but saying these things to me isn't helping you. It's not really helping you because it's like a passing comment. And I can understand if you want to book a session and talk about it and kind of, discover ways of getting yourself out of that, that's cool. But to just put that as just, a passing comment, I mean, really? And it's not just for me, it's not just because I feel a bit annoyed at getting those types of comments or messages. Also, I want you to think about what it does for you. For you energetically, it doesn't make you elevate when you are sitting there on your computer or on your phone typing out these negative messages. It doesn't help you, and it doesn't help me. And I refuse to come down there with you and indulge your complaining, so don't bother, please. Just recognize that your emotions are a guidance system and that you really, really, really have to take advantage and, see this as a good thing. And if you're not in this place where this will make sense to you, then there is still some work ahead. But what I want to say is that I am actually grateful for all the perceived bad, quote unquote, bad situations that have happened in my life. Because without them, I would have stayed in my comfort zone, probably a little bit complacent, and not driven to the extent that I have been. I would certainly not be here. And so I see those as positive catalysts for change. And I want you to do the same. I hope that for the people that this resonates with, it helps you to understand even more what you need to do with these negative, well, what we perceive to be negative feelings. And for those who it doesn't really make sense and they still feel the need to complain and to express themselves in this way, then you've still got a little way ahead. But understand that in order to navigate your path, you do need these emotions. And that the more you can elevate and uplift your emotions and your vibration, the easier it's going to be. Because what you perceive as hard is caused by these lower emotions. So I hope that this has helped you, and if you'd like to connect with me, if you feel positive and feel optimistic about being able to make progress and feel that I can help you, then do connect with me. I'm going to say to you, I'm very direct. I don't do, predictions because I don't feel that that will serve you in the best way. Don't do tarot readings, even though, yes, this is a tarot card. I just like to have an illustration to do my, videos with, but I don't feel that those type readings are my best way of helping you. And I'm sure that those who have had sessions with me can attest to that. My way of working is different. I read people's energy at a far deeper level, I feel, than what tarot cards can give you. So if you feel that I can help you, then my details are in the link. I thank you all for watching and for taking my messages in the positive and guiding energy that they are intended in. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.